It's been an interesting first year in the League One. Quite a lot of ups, quite a few downs as well, but we are finishing the season hopefully on a high against Rochdale, and all I can tell you is we're definitely not playing playoff football this year. Hello guys, and welcome to the 36th episode of the FM21 Salford City Save, where today we are not playing playoff football, and that is because we have automatically been promoted to the championship. We have finished in second place this year. We cannot move up, we cannot move down, and I am very, very happy to be finishing in that position. What a performance it has been this year. Not the season that I was expecting, but boy oh boy have we done well since last time. I'm not going to lie, I got a wee bit ahead of myself and I played quite a few games. So I think I was just meant to play 2 games, but I ended up playing against... Oh no, I was only meant to play 1, but I ended up playing both of them. I was enjoying my time off camera, and this was the game just after we finished recording last episode where we secured the promotion because unfortunately for Millwall, they dropped points, but very luckily for us, I'm not complaining about that at all. So you will need to make sure that you are subscribed to this channel so that you don't miss a single episode of next season's career, where we will be in the championship and hopefully pushing for another promotion with Salford. But for now, I want you to like this video so that we have some good luck in the Rochdale game. That's not how it works at all, but just like this video anyway. Can we please get 10 likes to end the season on a high? And without any further ado, let's jump into the last game of the season. It's a bit of a victory lap. You know, there's nothing that can happen. It's away from home, so I don't know why we'd be doing a victory lap at Rochdale. And in true Rochdale FM fashion, I have not actually edited our squad properly, so it's nice that we're ending the season as we started it, and I'm still not quite up to par for, you know, recording and all that kind of stuff, but we will live with it. Scowen, our captain's back from suspension, so he's finally ready to hopefully get us a win today. And I would say lift a trophy, but we're not lifting a trophy. So, yeah. One thing I don't like about finishing in the automatic promotion spot is that everyone that I've been waiting so patiently to sign new contracts for now wants astronomical fees. And I'm like, you didn't want that 3 months ago. It's just because we're moving up, mate. Like, I'm not okay with this. I'm not having it. Like, for example, Clark, our right back, he just wants like £5,000. 3 weeks, literally 3 weeks ago, he wanted £3,000. And now I'm like, no. It's a matter of principle more than anything. You've been alright for us this season, but I'd rather see you go on a free than become an absolute mug and get out negotiated here. So, no, thank you very much. And hopefully he drops his price, because I actually would quite like to keep a hold of him. He's quite good. Although he is one of the players that we did bring from the League 2, so maybe it is time to think about getting a new right back. But there's a lot of players in here that I think will be able to take the next step up, even from the League 2. Who was here in the League 2 with us? It was Clark, Bolger, Brian was here, Rochdale, I believe, was here, Scowen definitely was, Hunt wasn't, Seville wasn't, Edgehill wasn't. Edgehill, by the way, is wanted by every woman, man, dog in the country, and Shadipo definitely wasn't, but Sinclair certainly was. I think a couple of these people won't be ready for the step up and probably will need to be sold, but hey, for now, let's just accept the fact that we have an awesome side, probably a much better side than the League 1 sides that we're competing against. But will it be able to step up for the championship? I don't know, and it's up to us to make those transfers off camera to hopefully make sure that we do, you know, actually not get relegated again. I talk about, you know, getting promotion next year, but let's all be real here. We're trying to make sure that we just stay in the competition, because I think the championship is a bit of a different ball game, but I'm up for the challenge, and I hope that you guys are too. I've been completely ignoring this game, and it is the 73rd minute. That went very quickly, and our victory lap isn't exactly going too well, but for now, they haven't scored and we haven't scored, so at least we're not losing, because that would be rather embarrassing, especially after getting automatically promoted. But for now, Edgehill's on the ball, playing into Sinclair, back to Edgehill. Oh, and he shoots it over the bar. He's actually hotly tipped to be the player of the year, which, to be honest, I would be surprised about, but he has been good, and he's he's one of the few players. I say one of the few, like I'm some genius, but yeah, he's shown me up. He really has. I didn't think he would be good. His stats don't show that he would be good, but he is good. He's very good. He's probably the best player I've used in the save. So I kind of have been shown up there. I was going to make a substitution there, but it's now the 92nd minute and it's 0-0, and that is almost a poetic way to end the season because we just have been a bit bland this year. But you know what? We've done the job and we've gone 99 points, only 4 points behind Swansea in the end, who lost to Millwall on the last day of the season. That would have been exciting if we had come away with a couple more wins here and there. Might have been a promotion push as well as a title race, but unfortunately we only finished in second place, which is still a very good result for us. And there's only one thing left to do: not play the FA Cup final. Remember, I got sent out of that quite a while ago. We're going to simulate forward and hopefully see the awards. Hopefully see our season review soon as well, because yeah, the season reviews are weird this year. I'm not going to lie to you. I don't know if I'm a huge fan of them, but we get them anyway and we watch them anyway. So I'm going to simulate that off camera because I feel like this is going to take a while. Not going to lie to you, that didn't take insanely long, but I'm happy I didn't simulate because there's only so much random stuff I can talk about. But in the season review, we can see, obviously, we got an A+ rating. I think that's unheard of. I was about to say, obviously, we got promoted, but we got an A+. That is the most important thing about this page, actually. That is unheard of for me, so take that. Ha! I'm an absolute genius. Still can't take a look at this goal, but Edgehill got the goal of the season. Brilliant, man. A match to remember was against Hull. I do remember that, actually. I think that was on camera. And then the biggest win was 5-0 against Wigan. Pretty good stuff this year. Seville, Sinclair, Clark, Bulger and Hunt were all the biggest shirt sellers. I'm surprised Edgehill's not getting up in there. Sure he will be at some point soon. This is our best 11, or how we lined up the most. And it's Clark, Bulger, Bryan, De Silva, Eastwood, Scowen, Hunt, Poigmal, Edgehill, Shadipo and Sinclair. I would agree with everything apart from I would definitely put Seville in there. I think we did use him a wee bit more than Poigmal this year, but who am I to say? Bulger wins the fans player of the season. The young player of the season goes to Poigmal. Would have personally given that to Edgehill, but Poigmal, he was solid. I probably didn't give him as much opportunities as he perhaps deserved, and I'd be more than happy to bring him back. Oh, I forgot that you always have to go through the whole thing again, and it's like, it's nice, but yeah. It's signing of the season goes to Edgehill though, and goal of the season also goes to him. Top goal scorer goes to Jerome Sinclair. Most assists goes to Edgehill, as well as man of the match awards and highest average rating, both going to Bulger. We got some record breakers from Jerome Sinclair. Most goals in match, 3 goals. Insane stuff there. We also got the most goals from a season. Youngest player ever was Edgehill, and he is a pretty good youngest player ever. And we even have some players being inducted into the senior season, mate. Some seriously intense stuff going on here. We've got Clark out there, Sinclair, Hunter, Doherty, Poigmal, Scowen, Oscar still at right back. Don't know if I completely agree with that, but we'll roll with it for now. We've also got Bulger, Cargill, De Silva and Eastwood. I think I would go along with most of that. Edgehill and Shadipo maybe pushing for spots. Bryan definitely thinking about getting into that lineup. But I think on the whole, that is pretty fair, and we have had a pretty good season, all things considered, especially considering I think we were only predicted to finish like 6th. I will certainly take that. What are they wanting from us next year, though? They want us to play possession football. That is a stress I don't need in my life. We want to expand the stadium. That's not really up to me. I would love that. It's not really up to me, though. And they want us to avoid relegation and then become an established team by 2026. I am definitely hoping to establish ourselves in that league a little earlier than that, hopefully next season. But yeah, pushing for promotion certainly by 2026 would be in my plans, but you know what, we'll roll with it. And I'm going to say to the boys, we should, we can avoid the drop, because I don't want to be too optimistic, because let's all be real here. I don't have the best players of all time. Let's go. Okay. Avoid the drop. Satisfied. That's all I needed in my life. It is satisfied. That gets us across the line. That gets us the wins. That gets us into the divisions and helps us winning games. So as long as players are satisfied, I can certainly live with that. We're just going to simulate forward a wee bit longer to hopefully find out who is going up with us as well as finding out who was the League Awards winners. That's not how you say it, but that's how I say it. League Awards winners. I'm sure that will be, probably about a week. It normally comes out as soon as the playoffs are done. Don't know when the playoffs are done, but Liverpool has won the Premier League, so there's some fancy info for you guys there. Still not even done with the semi-finals, actually. Are we? Oh no, it's the 7th of May. I think it is. Oh, this is juicy stuff. They have actually expanded the stadium. Okay, the board have announced plans to enlarge the stadium by 2,500 seats. 2,500. Alright, it is expected to take 10 months. And what are they adding? Are they just adding a corner? I guess so. I mean, I'll take it, but still a pretty small stadium. 7,500. It's not the biggest in the world. I'm going to simulate forward, find out. You know what? You guys can see with me who's going to be in the playoff final. Let's find that out together. Hopefully it doesn't take that long. It didn't take too long. And we're going to see Oxford facing Millwall. Let's all be honest here. Millwall are definitely the side that deserve to be going up. And who is the teams that are coming down? That is important to me. That is important to me. The league table. We don't have to face Huddersfield, Hull, or Rotherham. Not bad. Would have liked a slightly better team, but we'll roll with it. West Ham also and West Brom getting upgraded. And who's coming down from the Premier League? We're going to be playing with Bristol City. In love with that. Watford and Sheffield Wednesday, Burnley, or Southampton. I think Aston Villa are probably safe. Being interested, yeah. Let's find out if we won any awards. More importantly, let's find out if I've won Manager of the Year. That one, on the other hand, was an absolute mish. That took me ages to simulate. It's the 21st of May. It's the 22nd, actually. We were in like the 9th before. You guys better appreciate this. We got a record high finish, obviously. Second place in the League One is by far the highest Salford have ever finished, especially in real life. No offense, Salford in real life, but I mean, easier to go up in Football Manager. We also got a record number low defeats. That's pretty good stuff. Edgehill could be on the move. £6 million, mate. That's not enough for him. We have the Player of the Year winner in the form of Bulger. Wasn't expecting that, and he has won it 2 years in a row. This man keeps going from strength to strength. He started off as the Player of the Year in the League 2, and he's done it again in the League 1. Can he do it again in the Championship? Almost definitely not. And somehow Sinclair has come away with 20 goals, Golden Boot. 6 of them were penalties. Yeah, I think a new striker is on the cards next year, but good on you for getting it. I won the Manager of the Year. Get in. That's the only thing that matters. We can die happy now. Darren Ferguson. Who else? Way back in the day. Let's see if there's any cool names that we recognise. Oh, Roberto Martinez. Remember him. Anyone else? David Moyes. Interesting. About it. So I'm as good as David Moyes, apparently. Not sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing. But we have 3 players inducted into the Team of the Year. I said that like that because I've just realised Bulger's not in there. Doesn't really make much sense to me, but we'll roll with it. Sinclair, Hunt, and Clark all in there. Clark still wants quite high fees. You know what? I'm going to show you guys. He probably won't talk to me now. Yeah, no, he's quite mad. I didn't really want to give him much money. Maybe I should have. Who else has won it aside from Bulger? Dak. I remember him. Anyone else? Matt Ritchie. That's cool. That's cool. That's about it. Billy Sharp. Know him. See, it's hard down in these lower leagues. I don't really know who else is there. But we are also going up with Millwall this year. Let's see who else has come down. Are we able to work it out just yet? Or has that not worked? What's going on? What's going on? I want to check the... Oh, no, I'm going up these. Not the divisions, my bad. Sky Bet Championship, Brighton and Brentford. If Brighton went up, I would much prefer that. We've got Rotherham, Hull and Huddersfield, so nothing's changed there. And in the Premier League, let's find out who the other side... Why didn't I just do this? Just do this. Okay, well, I'll click it now that I've done it. Sheffield United, Watford and Bristol City. I can live with Sheffield. I can live with Bristol. I think Watford will be a tough side next year. But that's all next episode. We need to deal with those problems sooner rather than later. And hopefully we can bring in some better players. I'm not sure where we're going to find them. Probably free transfers. But we do have a wee bit of budget this year. £5 million. Don't mind if I do. Make sure you do not miss the next episode, which will be a transfer special before we start our season. Hopefully we'll have a wee game that I can play before the first game of the season, so that, you know, I can milk more episodes out of the series. But I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. Please like if you have. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss any of those videos with notifications on. And I'll see you all later.